Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, that is Technical Knowledge with this Swapnil, and today I will show you how you can customize SharePoint list forms into a Power App form. Okay, so currently I have converted this is the classic interface that I have used, but you can use a modern control that are more interactive and more user friendly. But this is how I have created, and if you compare this with the any one of these, let's say if I open job posting list, see, this is how it will look, a default SharePoint forms, but you can convert it to something like this so that it will be a more interactive and more engaging, right? So if you want to create this, then here is the video for that. I will show you step by step. So currently I have created it, but you can remove it, or you can roll back this to the original one. So what you have to do is you have to click on list setting, and there is an option called form setting. Okay, uh, yeah, under the form settings, there is option, first option, use a default SharePoint forms, and then you will get option to delete the customized form. So I will remove it. It will take some time. Let's wait for that. Okay, so my form is deleted. Now if I go again over here, and then you can see, yes, this two below options are right now grayed out, means you cannot make any changes right now, means you cannot switch to the customized Power App because customized Power App form is not available right now, right? So again we'll go to the setting and then our list, and the process is very simple. What you have to do is, now just, okay, before that I will show you. Now it's showing the original form. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to click on integrate Power Apps and click on a customize forms. So from here the Power App Studio will open online, and then you can make the changes. So what we'll do is we will make using the existing controls, means the classic controls of the Power App. We can use the modern control as well, and these are more engaging, but before that you have to learn from the basic, right? So we'll create from scratch, and we'll start with the classic, and then we'll go to the modern one. Okay, so right now this is how it look, but I want to change the interface, means change the orientation. So what you have to do is click on a setting and then display. Currently it's in a portrait mode. I have to click on landscape and then click on apply. Now the size, select the small, because, and click on apply. Why? Because if you close this, now it will look like this. So if you select large now, though, then entire screen will occupy, so that's why. But this is enough, right? So but the controls on the left hand side, if you see, we have SharePoint integration thing, and then we have only one screen, right? And we have one SharePoint form. Okay, but the form is not looking like, it's not looking properly, because if you see, if I click on here, this container or title card, it's with, it's not showing properly, right? So what we'll do is we'll first select our form and we'll remove all these fields. Okay, remove, and then we'll add again. Okay, so now we don't have we have, okay, now totally blank. Okay, so, and we'll see first what we have. Employee name, department, ignore the title because we are not using it right now. So employee name, department, project name, and total expense. So employee name, department, project name, and we have experience as well, right? Apart from that, we have attachment also, so we can add attachment. Now it will add it in our SharePoint form. Okay, and from here you can you have to collapse all this, because it will okay, now it will look good, but you can make the changes also. Some people want one field at a time, so I want columns to be 2, so that it will look good. Otherwise you can make 3 or 4 depending upon the requirement. So I will go with the 2, so it will look decent. Okay, now the thing is, if you see the size, so for that you have to click on advanced, and now if you go, let me, okay, first check the videos. Okay, attachment, yeah. So from here, if I say 100, it will not work. So for that, what you can do is click on internal part of the card and select this width to this. Now you can adjust. I think it's sufficient. Now it's look good. And again we will add one text so that we can add a header also, right? So it will look good. So I will expand this and make its width as let's say 40 is enough, right? And I will make it as a bold, and the title, let's say employee data. Okay, this look good. I will make it center, no, bold, and let's make it as a 14 so that it will look good. And the spelling is incorrect, so right now it's correct. Okay, so for the color we'll make it like a little dark, so yeah, it's good. And for this we'll make this as little light, so it look good. Okay, yeah, this combination is good, right? You can make according to your requirement. And yeah, it's good right now. So what you have to do is right now you have to just click on save and you have to publish it after save it. So we are publishing it right now. Let's see if I go over here, if I refresh one more time, and let's try to create a new item. It first time it will take time. Again, if you see, data is not showing properly, right? Means the form is not showing because we have this kind of a form and it's showing like this. So for that, what you have to do is you have to refresh. Okay. Okay. For publish means when you publish, it will take some time, but yeah, it will work. Okay, now if you okay, so our form is ready right now. Let's try to add one entry. Let's say Pushpa, department is IT, project name is test PPP, 12 years of experience. Let's add attachment. Okay, now if you click on a save, if you click on a save, the new entry will be added. Okay, this is let's say okay, the Pushpak IT, 12 years of experience, new entry is added. Now if you want to edit some entry, let's say this Prashant entry, then it will work as an edit also, right? Test PPP, let's say HR new and save. So it will work as a new form as well as the edit form as well, right? So and it's very easy, right? You have to just click on integrate power apps and customize forms, and then you are good to go. And let's say if you want to do any future changes, again you have to go to integrate power apps and customize form. This existing form will open and you can make the changes according to your need. So this is how we can make the changes and make more interactive power apps forms. I hope you like this video. If you like, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, guys.